If you want pure SUV luxury, you go for a Range Rover. If you add a sporty flair to it, you have a few choices. You have the BMW X5, the Audi Q5, or this. This is the new 2023 Range Rover Sport. Is this the obvious choice? Well, let's find out. Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Cars and More. This is the #1 place to be for car news and reviews. Sit back, buckle up, let's go. So the styling of the Range Rover Sport is a mixture of the new Range Rover and the Range Rover Velar. We get these thin LED digital headlights with this sleek daytime running light design, and these headlights are connected to a slim grille with the same mesh pattern as the new Range Rover. Moving down, we get a middle air vent and a lower central air vent with some aggressive side vents, and the overall look can be described as a wolf in sheep clothing. It is elegant looking and slow, but when you need to pounce it will overtake you in your Vauxhall Astra. Moving round to the side, the elegantness continues. We get this window design that has a sill underneath the bodywork, giving it a luxurious look. We also get minimal creases, which again makes this look luxurious. We also have a progressive design, like the car looks like it's moving when it actually isn't. It also has a bit of Range Rover Velar look about it to the side. Moving round to the back, it looks very similar to the Range Rover Velar. We get a similar taillight design and a black bar just like the Velar, but where it is different is that the number plate has been moved onto the bumper, making this car look quite tall. I don't mind it, but then I don't like it at the same time. It will have to be something that we get used to, like what we had to do with the BMW i7. Also on the bumper there are no fake exhausts, which is a nice touch from Land Rover. Talking of exhausts, let's have a look at the engine options you can get with the Range Rover Sport. So for engine options, you can either have petrol, diesel or petrol plug-in hybrid. Let's start with the petrol plug-in hybrid options. There is a 3 litre straight 6 engine with a 32 kWh battery pack. You either have it in 438 brake horsepower guys or 508 brake horsepower guys. Both will do 70 miles on a single charge, which is very good. For the diesel options, there are two 3 litre straight 6 engines, both with mild hybrid assistance. You can either have it in 298 brake horsepower or 348 brake horsepower. Finally, for the petrol options, there is a 3 litre straight 6 with 398 brake horsepower or a 4.4 litre twin turbo V8 with 528 brake horsepower. There will also be in the future a high performance SVR version with the same engine from the BMW X5M competition. There will also be an electric version in the future too. All of the Range Rover Sports will be all-wheel drive, and the power goes for an 8-speed automatic gearbox. The price of the Range Rover Sport starts at £80,325. Let's have a look on the inside. Moving to the inside of the Range Rover Sport, we are welcomed with a similar interior to the bigger Range Rover. We get the same dashboard design with high quality leather materials and a full-length air vent. We also get a floating instrument cluster design and a curved infotainment system running the Pivi Pro software. We also get a dual coloured steering wheel, which again is made from premium leather and looks the part. What is different is the centre console. It is slightly higher than the Range Rover to make you feel like you're sitting lower in the SUV like a sports car. Because of this, the climate control is angled slightly different, and so is the mode selector and gear shifter, but all of it is still ergonomically correct. The door cards are also very premium, and the seats are the same as the ones you'd find in the Range Rover, but they have slightly more support because it is a Range Rover Sport. Let's have a look in the back. Getting into the back, and you get the same treatment as you do in the front. You get the same high quality materials, and there is plenty of headroom and legroom as you would expect for this size of car. The rear seats are also electrically adjustable, and there is also an armrest and rear climate controls as well as the rear heated seats. Let's have a look in the boot to see what that size is like. Opening the boot of the Range Rover Sport, and you are welcomed with 647 litres of space. This is the same regardless if you go for the pure internal combustion engine model or the plug-in hybrid models. This is slightly smaller than the BMW X5, but you can lower the rear of the car with the 2 buttons in the boot, which makes it much easier to load items in. This is done through the air suspension. You can also fold the rear seats down from here too. Also, just to note, there is no split tailgate like the bigger Range Rover. So, in summary then, what actually is this car? Well, it is basically a sporty Range Rover, just like what it says in its name. It has all of the Range Rover features but built into a sporty SUV. Personally, this is the option that I would go for, as it makes you look like a more expensive person than if you had a full fat Range Rover. Now, the price is a lot of money, but I think it's worth every single penny. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.